upstairs with the pillow I can't stand? Are we just independent and had different plans? Or are we pulling apart like dollar store threads? Sometimes the fabric tears and it fades, and the wrinkles won't iron away. But I remember that I love you most when I'm folding your clothes. I've got pictures you sent me saved on my phone for when we're not in sync and I wanna feel like you're close. Now I know that you just need some time alone, but I miss you and I really think you're beautiful. Sometimes the fabric tears and it fades, and the wrinkles won't iron away. But I remember that I love you most. One by one, by one, by one, I'll put away the mess we've made. eyes open wide. I am on your side. Let these stone walls crumble to the ground. I am waiting on your whisper now. Love lies in between the beauty and the pain, waiting there for you to breathe my name. Feel forgotten warmth melt into my arms. Fan these glowing embers with just a sound. I am waiting on your whisper now. One more time,